Okay, welcome to today's class. Today I'm going to show you how to solve the simultaneous equation given on the board, which I've been told to solve the simultaneous equation below. The simultaneous equation is just on the board. So there are three ways of solving the simultaneous equations, which are non-graphical ways of solving the equation. So the three ways includes the use of the elimination method, whereby we eliminate one of the unknown term. The other way is using the matrix method, of which we will do it there. Then we also have the substitution method. The graphical method I can't use because I don't have a graph. So I'm going to solve the simultaneous equation using the three ways. So the first way is called the elimination. The elimination. Number two is called the substitution. The third one is called matrix method. Then we have number four is called the graphical method. Now I'm not going to use the graphical method. I'm just going to use the three ways. Now kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, and also like. You can also share. You can also comment so that I improve on things that you need to see. Now I have the equation. I will start with the elimination method. Now in the elimination method, you eliminate one of the term that you don't want to use. In this case, I have the first equation, equation 1. Let me call this the equation 1, and this one is my equation 2. Now the two equations given, they are fractional part of the equation. Now the first thing I can do to the equations is to make it a linear. Remove the fractional part by removing the fractional part of the equation. Now in the first equation, a half u plus v is equivalent to 8. Now this means that I can multiply everything by the LCM of the denominator. So the denominator is v is 1, this is 1. So I multiply everything by LCM of denominator, which is 2, 1 and 1, that is 2. The second equation also, I multiply everything with the LCM of the denominator. Now the denominator in this case, I have 2, 3 and 1. So the LCM is 6. Now my equation 1 becomes plus 2 times v, that is 2v is equivalent to 2 times 8 is equal to 16. This now becomes my equation 3. Equation 4, 2, 3 times 3, that is 9u plus 3 divided by 3, 1 divided by 6, that is 2v, not plus minus, 2v is equivalent to 6 times 4, that is 24. So now this becomes equation 4. Let me start with the first way of solving the simultaneous equation. That is the elimination. From the word to eliminate, you remove it, you make it disappear completely. Now the equation is u plus 2v is equivalent to 16 and 9u minus 2v is equivalent to 24. Now I can either choose to eliminate u or v. Now with the equation, u plus 2v is equal to 16 and 9u minus 2v is equal to 24. So the easiest one to eliminate is v. Why? Because the coefficient of v in the third equation is plus 2. And in the second equation, the fourth equation is minus 2. Now I can easily eliminate v so that I am left with u alone and the numbers after the equal sign. Now how am I going to eliminate v? Now this one, I have the positive sign and the negative sign. I'm going to apply the rule of different sign add and same sign subtract. Now, when I apply the DSA, different sign add and same sign subtract. Now, what does different sign add means? When the sign before the coefficients are different, you are going to add the two equations. But when the sign before the coefficient are the same, you are going to subtract. Now, the sign before V, which is plus, the other one is minus. These are different signs, so I'm going to add the two equations. So adding the two equations becomes, so the equation becomes, I'm going to add u plus 9u, that is 10u, plus 2u plus minus 2u, that is 0. 16 plus 24 is 40. So the value of u is equal to 4. Now that is the value of u. My u is equal to 4. And remember that I'm using the elimination method. So having obtained my u, I can get v by substituting the value of u in either the first or the second equation. Now in this case I have u, using the equation 3, u plus 2v is equal to 16. So but u is 4 plus 2v is equal to 16. So this one will cross the equal sign and becomes 2v is equal to 12. So the value of v is equal to 6. And we say now, therefore, my u is equal to 4 and my v is equal to 6. So this one is using elimination method. Then we go to the second method, which is called the substitution method. Substitution means replace, just replace. Now I'm done with elimination. Now let me go to substitution. So the equation was, the equation is u plus 2v is equivalent to 16 and 9u minus 2v is equal to 24. Substitution, making 1 the subject of the formula. Now this was my equation 3 and this is my equation 4. Now I can either use equation 3 or equation 4 and make either u or v the subject of the formula. What does it mean? It implies that when I choosing to make u the subject of the formula in the first equation, I am going to substitute it in the second equation, that value of u. Now look, this one becomes u plus 2v is equal to 16. Making u the subject, 2v crosses the equal sign, so I have u is equal to 16 minus 2v. So this is equation 5. Call it equation 5. Now, the value of u in the first equation, u have been made the subject of the formula. So I'm going to substitute it in the second equation. So it was 9u, but u is 16 minus 2v. 16 minus 2v minus 2v again is equal to 24. So 9 times 16, that is 144, minus 18v, I have opened the bracket, minus 2v is equal to 24. So I have negative 20v is equal to negative 120. So the value of v is equal to 6. Now this is called the substitution method. So having got the value of v, I can get the value of u. So in this case again, we say u plus 2v is equal to 16. So the value of u plus 2v, v is 6. 2 times 6 is equal to 16. So the value of u is equal to 16 minus 12. So u is equal to 4. So the same values of v and u we obtain using the elimination method are the same values that you have just obtained using the substitution method. Now therefore, u is equal to 4 and v is equal to 6. Let me go to the matrix method. So I'm using the matrix method. Now in the matrix method, you have to arrange. U's to be the first one or v's to be the first one. So all of them must be in the first one. For example, in my equation here, u plus 2v have started. So it was u plus 2v and 9u. U are the first part, are in the first side, the same side. Then after u, I have v. Now I rearrange them in matrix form. I want to rewrite it in matrix form. So the coefficient of u is 1. Now I take the coefficient of u, 1. Coefficient of v is 2. Again, the second equation, 9, is the coefficient of u. Negative 2 is the coefficient of v. Then you close using the matrix brackets. Then multiply by uv. You started with u and then v, uv, so that when you reopen the bracket, rows and column, 1 times u is 1u, 2 times v is 2v. This is the same as 16, 24. So I have just rearranged the simultaneous equation in the matrix form. Now, the second procedure, I am going to find the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix. Then after finding the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix, again, I find the inverse of the matrix. How do I find the inverse? I interchange the elements in the main diagonal minus the secondary diagonal, the primary diagonal. So these elements, 1 and negative 2. This one are the primary main diagonal. And this is the secondary diagonal. Now the matrix I take, 1. So matrix is the same as product of the primary minus secondary, 1 times negative 2 minus 9 times 2. So this is the same as negative 20. So the matrix is the determinant of the matrix. Determinant of matrix is negative 20. Now I interchanging, so I have negative 2. Interchange means this one come on this side, this one goes back 1. Then negating the secondary diagonal, negative 9 and negative 2. Then you divide by the determinant, divided by 20, negative 20. So this is what is called the inverse of the matrix. So I will take the inverse of the matrix. Now I take the equation in matrix form and multiply each side by the inverse of the matrix. Now the equation was 1, 2, 9, negative 2 times uv. Then you multiply by the inverse. This one negative. This becomes negative 2 over negative 20. That is 2 over 20. This again becomes 2 over 20. This becomes 9 over 20. And negative 1 over 20. So the same thing I will do on the right hand side. This is the same as 2 over 20, 2 over 20, 9 over 20, negative 1 over 20, then you multiply by 16, 24. So matrix multiply by the inverse. When you multiply matrix by its inverse, it's called an identity. And an identity is 1, 0, 0, 1 times UV is the same as 20, 2 over 20, that one is 32 over 20, 2 over 20, row times column. 2 over 20, that one is plus 48 over 20, that is 144. 144 over 20, then minus 24 over 20. So the answer becomes now the final part of UV is equal to 32 plus 40, that is 80. 8 over 20, and negative 144 minus 20, that is 120 over 20. So UV, this is a matrix, remember, is the same as 80 divided by 20, that is 4, and 20 divided by 20, that is 6. So the value of U is equal to 4, and the value of V is equal to 6. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe, comment, share, and also hit the notification bell for more workout. Thank you.